social, works, social, works. Social, works, keep my family out the dirt. This organization, we stopping no Satan and open mic, we call it Sworks. Action on Taylor, the killer verse. I do on my family, my city hurt. They killing our babies, this work on crazy. I pray for my city to reimburse. Private schools for the kids, we the city and we litty. All I know is it's work, work hard, keep it busy. Know the life can be tricky, but please just let me finish. Let me just be a witness. S-Works handle business.
Social, works, social, works, social, works, social. Social, works, social, works, social, works.
Ready or not, here we come. South side, west side, east side, north side. Up on the run, we ain't for the none. We came in the party, we here for the fun. Celebrate life, the party we young. Sky's the limit, we looking above. We up in the sun, no matter what, we stay on the run. Ha, ass work, do your thing. Ass work, keep it lit. Bullseye, keep your aim. Yeah, we up on the jib. North side, that's the way. Ready or not, here we come. Ass work, keep the energy. Look, yeah, we never unplug. Ass work, show some love.
Social, works, social, works, social, works, social, social, works, social, works, social, works. Social, works, social, works, social, works, social, works, social, works, social, works, social, works. Yeah, S works, everyone put it in their hands. You know it's a vibe, they're waiting in line to get up and flood up the stands. Yeah, we in this together, we feeling like fam. It's all about peace, so pull up with fans. You better come through with you and your crew, cause everybody going in. S works, so we keep it lit. You can see how we move the city from the west side to the east. Ooh, you can feel how we leave through. It's all about the youth. Change the world through the tunes. Make the world to a better place. And S works what we do.
Social, works, social, works, social, works, social, social, works, social, works, social, works. Social, works, keep my family out the dirt. This organization, we stopping no Satan and open mic, we call it Sworks. Action on Taylor, the killer verse. I do on my family, my city hurt. They killing our babies, this work on crazy. I pray for my city to reimburse. Private schools for the kids, we the city and we litty. All I know is it's work, work hard, keep it busy. Know the life can be tricky, but please just let me finish. Let me just be a witness. S-Works handle business.
Social, works, social, works, social, works, social, social, works, social, works, social, works.
Ready or not, here we come. South side, west side, east side, north side. Up on the run, we ain't for the none. We came in the party, we here for the fun. Celebrate life, the party we young. Sky's the limit, we looking above. We up in the sun, no matter what, we stay on the run. Ha, ass work, do your thing. Ass work, keep it lit. Bullseye, keep your aim. Yeah, we up on the jib. North side, that's the way. Ready or not, here we come. S work, keep the energy. Look, yeah, we never unplug. S work, show some love.
Social, works, social, works, social, works, social, social, works, social, works, social, works. Social, works, social, works, social, works, social, works, social, works, social, works, social, works. Yeah, S works, everyone put it in their hands. You know it's a vibe, they're waiting in line to get up and flood up the stands. Yeah, we in this together, we feeling like fam. It's all about peace, so pull up with fans. You better come through with you and your crew, cause everybody going in. As work, so we keep it lit. You can see.
Sworkshops are a series of online workshops featuring the many incredibly talented friends of Social Works. This series aims to inspire and educate, bringing local and national creatives live to your smartphone. They will be sharing and teaching specific aspects of their craft. A wide variety of professions, interests, and hobbies are represented within our curriculum. Did we mention it's a fundraiser too? The stay-at-home notice has students wondering what's to come. For some, graduation and prom will both be canceled. This campaign will directly fundraise a celebration event for those students within the Chicagoland area. Once it's safe, of course. Tune in to any of our socials for one or all of the Sworkshops. You can find the full schedule of programming at socialworkshy.org or on our Instagram. Classes start Monday, April 13th. We'll see you there.
Hi, everyone. I'll give everyone about 30 seconds or so, up to a minute to join in. Before we start, welcome to Sworkshops, Social Work Shy. So excited to be here. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds to log in before I introduce myself. I know it takes a second to get the connection and to get all settled in. Few more seconds. All right. Hi, guys. I'm so happy to be here. To introduce myself, first of all, my name is Erika Robinson, and I want to thank Social Work Shy for having me. Super excited to be working with them for such a great cause. I'm Erika, again, or you can call me E. Marie. I'm a personal trainer here in Chicagoland. I specialize in strength and conditioning as well as functional training for the general population, which a lot of us out there are general population. And it's so important that I teamed up with Social Work Shy for this, because this workout directly benefits you as well as kids at home, which is very important to Social Work Shy. We're going to work on a posture workout. So we're all quarantined and we may even be here for 30 or more days. So what I wanted to work with you guys on is your posture, because I know a lot of students are doing homeschool right now. A lot of parents are also working with them on that. A lot of creatives are sitting at their laptops, coming up with ideas, doing pitch decks for when we all reopen and can get back to some type of normal. But with that, a lot of it, the sitting has affected our posture, has affected like our spine. It has affected our neck, shoulders, and those are all the things we're just going to work on loosening up today. And the great thing about this workout is that you can incorporate it at any time during your day while you're sitting at your desk. Also, since Social Work Shy works so hard to benefit the youth, you can also help us by donating using the link below to all of the creatives who are out here working to help Social Work Shy do such a great thing for students who are going to miss their prom and graduations this year. So please, again, use the link below if you'd like to donate for our workouts, for the workshops. And Social Work Shy has so many workshops going on right now that you can donate to anything or for any reason you'd like. So I'm going to walk over to my chair now. All you'll need is a chair for this workout and we can get started. But definitely grab a water bottle if you can and have one close. So I'll be sitting at this chair for most of the workout. And I'm also using my laptop to answer any questions you guys have during or after the posture series. So basically what we'll do to get started is teach you how to even develop or start having perfect posture. And I'll use air quotes because no such thing as perfect, but we want to get as close to it as we can. So for our posture, as we're sitting at our desk, I'm just going to face this way first. The first thing I notice about people is we kind of look down at our laptops with our chin down or read a book with our chin down. For good posture, we want to first just lift the chin to be straight ahead, and that lines the neck up right over the shoulders. Second, we want to squeeze the shoulder blades back together as if we're holding kind of like a pencil or something in between the middle of our back. So that's second check. Third check is our legs and our lower half of our body. First, the feet, we want them to be flat. That helps with our leg angles, which we want at 90 degrees. All right, so 3 things we want to check for good posture is having the chin up so the neck can be in line with the shoulders. Then we want to squeeze together, pulling the shoulders behind us. And then we want to check the lower half of the body, keeping the feet flat and the legs at about a 90-degree angle. All right, so that's our first base position is what I call it, or what we would call it in sports, that you want to create to have good posture throughout your creative sessions as well as in your workouts if you're doing a chair workout especially. So next, we want to go to our breathing, which can also help lower stress levels, especially before we get started with a workout. We're going to implement diaphragmatic breathing for 60 seconds right now. I want you to put your right hand on your chest and your left hand on your stomach. Next, just close your eyes and start taking slow, deep breaths for me in through your nose, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth after that. I want each breath to take about 4 seconds to get in and then 4 seconds to get out. We're going to pull the air into our nose and take it to our belly, then exhale through the mouth. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep going, guys. We have about 30 more seconds. And exhale. Good job, guys. Keep it up. About 20 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, guys. All right, next, I just want you to put your hands on your legs, or you can put your hands on the arms of your chair if your chair has arms. Remembering our base position and our diaphragmatic breathing we just went through. Keep those 2 things in mind as we go throughout these posture stretches and corrections. All right, first, we'll keep the chin up. Remember, neck in line with the shoulders, legs at a 90-degree angle. All right, so first we'll start with the neck. I want you guys to shake your head, yes, but in a very dramatic fashion. We're going to take the chin down to the chest, and then we're going to pull the chin up toward the sky. So that's just shaking our head, yes, but very dramatized so that we can stretch out the neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. We'll be here for 30 seconds. Chin down and chin up. About 20 more seconds, guys. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, we'll shake our head no, where we take our chin to our right shoulder, and then we'll take our chin to our left shoulder. We'll be here for 30 seconds. 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1, and go. Chin to the right shoulder. Slowly transition to take the chin to the left shoulder. We'll be here for 20 more seconds. Someone said, why is breath important? Breath is important for neural function when we're exercising so that your brain can coordinate with the muscles of your body. Also, it's important for blood flow and also for oxygen. We need all 3 of those things So to incorporate breathing and to work on our breathing patterns, it helps our body move better in coordination with our brain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. So we just did a shaking our head yes and shaking our head no. Something we do all the time, but if we stretch it out and we implement some type of programming with it, putting those two exercises together, for instance, it can help our posture. All right, next, guys, we'll go to shoulder shrugs, where we're circling our shoulders up and then down to the front for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, we'll switch and reverse that. So we're going to the front first for 30 seconds, shoulders up and in front. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Shoulders up toward the ears, then pull them toward the front. We'll be here for 30 seconds. Someone said, when should I stretch, before coffee or after coffee? That really depends on the type of person you are. Sometimes people use coffee for a pre-workout. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Coffee can increase your metabolism, the caffeine. It can also help your brain get more active and ready for the workout. But you should do some type of stretching as soon as you get out of bed, whether that's a reach up or even just a side bend, which we'll incorporate later so you know what that is. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. So we just did neck and we worked on the shoulders a little bit. Now we're going to do something that you should always do if you've been sitting for a while, or if you feel tightness in your lower back, which can come from sitting for a while, is rotate. So rotating is one of the best ways to loosen up that back after sitting. So we're going to do an assisted rotation. I want you guys to look for your arm chair or either the bottom of your chair. I'm going to use the arm of my chair to do an assisted rotation. So I'm on the right side of my chair. Take my left hand, grab the outside of the right side of my chair, then take my right hand behind me on the chair. All right, so I feel this already without even pulling the stretch. But what I'm going to do is pull with my left hand to assist in my rotation, and then release that pull to relax, but I'm still in this rotated position. All right, so just to repeat, on the right side of my chair, I'm taking my left hand, pulling against the right side of my chair, taking my right hand behind me, pull, release. We'll be here for 30 seconds just like this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds here in the rotation. So when we're doing things like this, we want to remember that stretching or dynamic stretching, which is what we're doing, can get a little uncomfortable or it can feel different, but it should never feel painful. If you're feeling any pain, you may be pulling too hard, just release, or you can just hold here. We have 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good job, guys. So we're going to the other side now. We're going to take our right hand to the left side of our chair. All right, and grab onto the arm or bottom of that chair. Take your left hand behind you. You may feel the stretch already here. What I'm going to do is pull against my chair so my lower back loosens up and release, still in this position. And we're going to be here for 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Pull and release. Remember, stretching should not be painful, but it can be a little bit uncomfortable or feel a bit different. Someone on Instagram asked, what is diaphragmatic breathing? It's basically breathing through your diaphragm, which your body wants during exercise. You will typically inhale through the nose and take that air to your belly, and then exhale through the mouth. We have 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Remember, even though we're going throughout the workout, you can stop, you can take a break, you can revisit a stretch if you really liked it or felt like your body really needed it. Next, we're gonna go work on the lower body just a tad, all right? As we get ready to, as we continue holding our base position, we still have to keep the legs strong, all right? So basically, you're sitting in this base position, which should be a little work already with the shoulders pulled back, neck over the shoulders, and the feet in line. What you're gonna do is take all of the weight off your right foot. Both feet should be flat to start. I'm just gonna take all of the weight off my right foot, and I'm just gonna hold it here, all right? We'll hold it there for 20 seconds, and then we'll switch to the left leg up with all the weight on the right side. Excuse me. So we're going right foot. In 5 seconds, we'll just be holding it up here, and I want you to have your hands on your legs or on your arms, on your chair arms. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg up and hold. Keeping that base position. You can have your hands on your legs or have your hands on the arms of your chair. Good. 10 more seconds. You should be squeezing your leg, the entire leg, as hard as you can, and have your toe pointed up toward the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. We're going to do the other leg now, where we have the left foot just hovered right over the floor. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg up. We're here for 20 seconds. Someone on Instagram asked, what if my neck hurts? If your neck hurts and you went through some of the stretches we did earlier, just try to hold the stretch instead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what I mean by that is earlier we took it in a dynamic style stretch where we went ear to shoulder and we switched. If your neck hurts, and if that stretch was too much, you can just tilt your head over just a tiny bit and hold it there for 15 to 30 seconds instead of doing our dynamic stretch. All right, great question. So we just did our single leg holds to work on the lower body strength as we try to keep that base position throughout the workout. Now I want you guys to go for the upper body again and bring your arms at a W position. So I'll turn a little bit so you can see my palms are to the front and my elbows are down. Still in that base position, I'm just gonna reach my hands up, thumbs touch, and then I'll bring the elbows back down and keep a strong chest open here. We'll be here for 30 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach. Good, guys. It doesn't have to be fast. We're working on having quality posture, so we don't need to rush the exercises or reps. We actually have to have quality reps in order to have the quality posture. 15 more seconds here. And reaching overhead at any time of day can help your posture because it's going to mobilize your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, 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 great job. We're going to go through those last 2 exercises one more time each for 20 seconds each leg, and then 30 seconds for our upper body. So I have my arms rested here or on the arms of my chair, and I'm just going to bring the right foot, to hover over the floor. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Right leg up. We're here for 20 seconds. Keep those big, deep breaths going. Someone said, how can I stretch out a stiff neck from bad posture? I would definitely say try the neck rolls or neck stretches that we did earlier, whether you're going side to side or you're just going to hold the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Other leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg up, keeping the base position, and I want you to put some life in your toe. I hate what I would call a lazy foot. Pull the toe up toward the ceiling. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Good job, guys. Next, we're going for our overhead reaches for our second set for 30 seconds here. Remember, our arms are at a W. We're facing forward with a great base position. Palms out. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, 1, and reach. 30 seconds overhead. If you're feeling comfortable, you can speed it up a little bit, but remember, we're more worried about having quality reps. If you're at home doing homeschool right now, definitely have your kids hop in on these if they're on a lunch break or something like that. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. All right, I'll give you a quick 30-second break here to grab some water, and I'll grab some water. Best thing to do is to always stay hydrated. One of the best ways to get a lot of water in is to do it during your workout. And even though we've been sitting most of the time, your heart rate may have rised up. You may even have a little sweat going on. That just kind of shows you that all you need to do is keep your workouts, your activity level consistent, and it can change your progress. It can change your mobility. It can improve all those things if you just incorporate little things daily. All right, so we'll get started on the next set. Great job on that warm up and activation. And remember, those are things you can incorporate throughout the day on top of every hour if you wanted to work on your posture. We're actually going to get up out the chair again this time. So what we're going to do is just make sure we have that base position created. And I want you to move your hips toward the front of your chair. Recheck that base position now. And I want you guys to either put your hands on your hips or you just put your hands at 90-degree angles on the sides of your body. Hands strong, palms facing each other. And we're going to do a box squat, all right? A box squat, we're going to call it a chair squat today because we're in chairs. But you'll just push through the back and middle of your foot and stand straight up, all right? And then what I'll do is just find the chair and find my base position, push through the floor. It's like I'm trying to put a hole in the floor with both my feet to stand up. And we'll be here for 1 minute, all right? That's the first exercise we're doing in this set. We'll be here for 60 seconds. We're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Remember, when we sit back down, it's just for a second to find our base position, and we pop right back up. Great job, guys. 10 seconds in. Good, guys. 20 seconds in. You can go as slow or you can increase the tempo depending on your fitness level, all right? But remember, we're worried about quality reps, not how many reps we can get. 30 more seconds. Someone said, how can I get kids interested in working out? The best way to do, and even with adults, but with kids, is to make it fun. How can you make workout with kids fun? You include objects around the house. You include some type of sports or sporting equipment, balls, ropes, bands, something that they can get creative with or exercise. And they don't have to exercise for as long as adults. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How did that feel after probably sitting at your desk all day on your laptop working hard? Good job, guys. So next, we'll do one of my favorite exercises, which is called a good morning. It's one of the best ways to work on your posture because posture and you having like imperfect posture a lot of times can come from tight glutes, tight hamstrings. And a good morning really not only strengthens those areas, but makes them more mobilized and more functional to be able to move around and to be able to even sit down and support your spine. So we'll stand up to start this exercise. We'll be standing the entire minute. All right. You're going to take your hands behind your ears, have your knees with a slight bend. That's one of the reasons, is because we want to be kind to our knees. We don't always need to lock them. Sometimes they can put a lot of stress on the knees. So we'll have a slight bend the entire time, and our hips are forward, feet are flat. So what I'm going to do is push my hips toward my chair. All right, keeping that slight bend in my knees, and then I'll stand straight back up just like I did at the end of my squat. All right, pushing the hips toward my chair, and then I'll stand right back up at the end like I did with my squat. We'll be here for 60 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, guys. Remember, your feet are flat, and we want to even use the feet as anchors, squeezing the toes and the heels down toward the floor to create a great base of support for our body, and even as our body supports our spine as we stand up. Good job, guys. 40 more seconds. Someone asked, do you do personal training sessions? Yes, I do personal training sessions, as well as the rest of my team. We're all doing virtual personal training sessions right now. Please send us a message on Instagram or send Socialworks a message if you're trying to incorporate these type of exercises and routines and programs into your daily lives as we all get used to being on quarantine. Good job, guys. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. All right, you can find your chair again for our third exercise. Since we've created some strength in our legs, as well as we've created some strength in our hinge position with the good morning, this position where we're pushing the hips back, we're going to incorporate that position in the third exercise and stay in that position. All right, so our legs are strong from our squat, and then we're going to hinge, all right, from our good morning, taking our arms at a W position, just like we had earlier, but with our hips back and our feet flat on the floor. We're going to reach overhead just like we did in our warm-up, and we'll be here for 1 minute. All right, looks really simple, but for a minute it will start to burn. All right, we'll be here for 60 seconds. So find that position, feet flat, hips back, shoulders will be slightly over the knees, and my arms will be at a W. We'll get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach. I want you to lift those shoulders up so that your arms, when they reach up, they're at the same level or even a little bit behind your ears, all right? We don't want lazy arms. We want a perfect W shape. Good job, guys. We'll be here for 40 more seconds. Good. 20 more seconds. Someone asked, what are some ways to increase your heart rate when working out at home? Some of the ways to increase your heart rate when working out at home is to increase especially if you don't have equipment, the volume. So how long you're doing something. You need to increase the intensity. So if you're doing something on 2 legs, do it on 1 instead. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Great job on those. Again, for that question, what are some ways to increase your heart rate when working out at home? If you don't have equipment, one of the best ways is to increase the intensity. Intensity can be increased a lot of ways. It can be increased through volume. So you're doing more reps at home, or you're doing it for a longer duration. If you wanted to do something for 30 seconds, do it for 60 instead. Or you can even go unilateral single leg training. If you're doing body weight squats at home, You can do single leg squats. I just posted a video about that today to increase the intensity. And that's a great way to go into our second set for these 3 exercises we just did. The first exercise, just to give you a reminder, and you guys be drinking water, catching your breath during this explanation. This is your rest. All right. So our first exercise, we did a box squat where we stand and then we find our base perfect posture position and then we stand back up. We'll be there for 60 seconds. I'm sorry again. All right. But if you want to increase the intensity, you go single leg. All right, you have those 2 options here. You can do both legs or you can go 1 leg at a time. If you go 1 leg at a time, we'll do 30 seconds on the right and 30 seconds on the left. So it'll look like this. You can have your hands here at that 90-degree angle. What I'm going to do, I'll show you on this side since the camera angle is there. I'll scoot up and then I'm going to lift my right leg just like we did in our warm-up. I'll stand on the left leg. Then I'll sit back down on that left leg. My right leg is not involved at all during my transition from sitting down to standing up. All right, we'll do that for 30 seconds each leg, or you can simply stay here on both legs for 60 seconds. All right, if you've chosen the single leg variation, we'll have the right leg on the floor first with the left leg up for 30. I'll tell you when to switch. We'll get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg. Or both legs. Good, guys. 20 more seconds until we're halfway through it. Good. Someone asked, how can I modify this workout to make it more or less strenuous? Just to revisit what we talked about before, just increase the intensity level. All right, if you're doing both sides, go ahead and switch to the other leg. If you're doing both legs, keep going. 30 more seconds. To make it less strenuous, you can go to isometric training, all right? Isometric training is kind of you just holding that tension. So you'd hold the position still instead of moving like we do. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job, guys. I was there with you. I was hanging in there with you. I did about 20 seconds on each leg. You did 30 on each leg. Good job, guys. If you've stuck to both legs too. All right, both can be intense. And I'm super proud of all of you for just trying to ask how you can even intensify it or even being brave enough to ask how you can regress it, which both things can be a little bit nerve-wracking when it comes to workout. It's a very vulnerable space for people to work out. So super proud of you guys, but not letting up on you guys either. It's time for our good morning where we stand up. All right. And we have our hands behind our ears. We push our hips back toward the chair and then we stand right back up. We'll be there for 60 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, guys. Someone asked, why do I tend to slouch and why is maintaining good posture difficult? Maintaining good posture is difficult because we are just not trained mentally or physically to have good posture. And that may seem like such a simple answer, but when you're trained to do something for years and years, it is very hard to break out of. So the only way to break out of that is, or out of that slouching also, is to practice good posture practices. Practice makes perfect. We have 15 more seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I'm going to grab a sip of water. You guys can too. Great job. Well, in about 10 seconds, we'll get started on our bent over W's. That's the last exercise we did where we had our base position, but our hips are hinged back, shoulders over the knees, high W, and reach. In 5, 4, 3, 1, and go. We're here for 60 seconds. Someone asked, why is moving important for mental health? So much research out there. I'm a big science person, so I read a lot, and there is so much research out there about movement and blood flowing, producing happy hormones. Also, one of our biggest stress hormones, keep going, guys, you have 40 more seconds on that overhead reach. One of our biggest stress hormones, cortisol. Movement kills the production or overproduction of that stress hormone. And it's one of the best ways to just put I call it put a smile on your body's face, basically. Moving your body will only create positive outcomes for the types of things we have to go through daily, which is functional movement and functional training. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. I want to go through those 3 exercises one more time. So that'll be 3 sets, and we'll be almost done. All right, grab a sip of water. I'll give you about 15 seconds here. Someone asks, what is an easy way to know basically whether or not you're breathing correctly during a workout? One of the best ways that I test an athlete or test a person, or you can test yourself, is a talking test. And depending on the level or the intensity level of your workout, there should be some way for you to either count, be able to say some type of rep number. You can count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, count your reps. That's one of the best ways to find out. And if you can at least talk or say or breathe or say a number, kind of like at the bottom of your rep is when I coach to breathe out. So if we're doing a squat, the box squat, just for example, when I stand up and sit back down on my way up, I want to breathe out. So I want to be able to say 3, 2, and 1. That's one of the best ways to breathe correctly or find out if you're breathing correctly. Try to breathe out almost, if you want to think about it, like the hardest part of your rep. So we'll get started with these box squats. Remember, you can either do single leg box squats for 30 seconds each leg, or you can do both legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm on the right leg for 30 seconds, or you can stay on both legs for 60 seconds. Good. Remember, whether you're on both legs or one, our feet are our base of support where we stand up. So squeeze those feet down to the floor. 3, 2. All right, switch legs if you're doing one leg at a time. 30 more seconds. Good, guys. 20 more seconds. When we sit down, we still want to find that base position. Someone said, love this. Thank you. I hope your back is loosening up. And I'm proud of you for putting in work on something that we all need, which is good posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, we're going for our good morning next. So we'll stand up, feet squeeze to the floor, hands at the ears, and we'll push the hips back. In 60 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hips back toward the chair. And we'll pop up. guys? Hit it for 30 more seconds. Someone said, if I am sore from a workout from the day before, should I still work out? That's an amazing question, because a lot of beginners feel they shouldn't work out if they are sore. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Last one for this series. We'll go feet flat in our base position, legs at 90 degrees, shoulders squeeze back, but we'll push those hips back. Shoulders are going to be over the knees now, hands at a W, and reach over. 3, 2, 1. We're here for 60 seconds. Go. Back to the question about working out if you're sore. You should work out if you're sore. So, a lot of the things on social media may make you feel that every workout should be intense, but it does not have to be and shouldn't be for you to be able to work out the next day. If you stay home or stay in your bed after being sore, you will most likely get more sore. So you should work out the next day, just way less intense. If you're sore, still work out, but less intense. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. We made it through that segment. I just want to give you a few more exercises just so I can let your heart rate cool down. A couple of my favorite. The first one is just let's put our neck stretches together from the beginning, and we'll go neck circles. We'll make it really dramatic, 30 seconds clockwise. I'll show you how to do that. Go all the way down, all the way over, all the way back, and then we'll do 30 seconds counterclockwise, all right? We're going clockwise in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, guys. 20 more seconds. 24 Life DC says, great modification. Thanks, coach. There are always ways to get a great workout, no matter your fitness levels. That's why we try to offer modifications, progressions, regressions. So make sure you pay attention to the purpose of the workout, especially if you have a great coach. I'm sure they'll tell you what it is, and you modify according to what you need. We're going to go the other way in 3, 2, 1, and go. Someone said, I am trying to lose weight. Should I weigh myself every day or less frequently? You should weigh yourself less frequently when you're trying to lose weight, especially if you're working out during strength training. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job on those, guys. Next, we'll do an overhead stretch. So I want you to take both arms up. All right, grab the right wrist with your left hand. Pull that right arm over to the side, and we'll hold it here for 20 seconds. 3, and 2, and 1, and go. Back to that question. When you work out and do strength training, when you're trying to lose weight, it's a great thing. But the thing is, muscle weighs more than fat. So the scale may increase depending on your workout. But that doesn't mean your body isn't going to lose some type of weight eventually. So you should weigh yourself less frequently, maybe even just bi-weekly or once a month. 3, 2, and 1. Then we'll slowly switch sides, grabbing the left wrist with our right hand and pulling over in 3, 2, 1, and go. But these are great questions. Good job. 20 seconds here. Someone asked, how many minutes a day should I exercise? We recommend typically 30 minutes a day if you're going to exercise every day. But a great 45-minute to 60-minute workout can do great justice 4 to 5 times a week. It depends on how intense your workouts are going to be, but they don't need to be long. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. Just to get back to that question, workouts don't need to be long. If you're going to work out every day, it's typically recommended that you exercise for 30 minutes a day. If you're going to work out for 4 to 6 days a week, 45 minutes to an hour can do you great justice. We're going to end the workout with the diaphragmatic breathing again, especially since we had a lot of questions about it. What we're going to do is breathe through our diaphragm, which is what your body wants when you're working out. You're going to take your right hand on your chest, left hand on your stomach. Close your eyes. Inhale slow through the nose. Fill the belly up with air. Then let that air out through your mouth. All right, take about 4 seconds each way. We'll do that for 60 seconds to end our workout. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. More seconds. I'm going to be mostly quiet during these 40 seconds to let your mind and body calm down from the workout. 30 more seconds. $15 seconds. 10 more seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I'm sweating a little bit just from the few stretches and exercises that we did, and I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I'm just going to get to one more question that's on here, or if you want to shoot them while we're still on, go ahead. But another question we had during our workout, which is a really important question: should I consume protein or food supplements after working out? You most definitely should consume some type of nutrition and calories after you work out. We want to recover our body as best as we can so that we can work out the next day or reach new heights. The hardest thing about working out is being consistent. And if we don't recover or take care of our body, it will be hard for us to even physically be consistent, because you don't want to basically drive. Well, you can't drive a car without any gas, and food is our gas. If we want to reach some type of goal, whatever your goal is, the best thing to do is to eat within some type of 45-minute window after you work out. Right now, we'll be finished around 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, so you want to try to get something to eat by 3 p.m., like within that hour, within that 45 minutes. How should I properly cool down after a workout, and what activity should I avoid doing after? After a workout, I will static stretch, which means hold the stretch. It's basically the opposite of what we did at the beginning. At the beginning, we did dynamic stretches, where we moved, where we involved some type of functional movement. Static stretching, you'd get in your stretch position. If I were to stretch my hamstrings here or stretch my arm here, I would hold it for 30 seconds, 15 to 30 seconds for the best cool down. So I typically do static stretching afterwards. But if you guys have more questions, my Instagram is at IamEmarie_. You can send them to my DM. We can talk about it, how to get you guys going even more. Someone asked about personal training. So remember, I am a personal trainer here in the city. Obviously, all the gyms are closed, but I am taking virtual training clients. So is the rest of my team. So I wanted to let you guys know about them. On Your Mark Studios, you can follow them for virtual training classes. Also, my team, 24 Life DC, you can check out his page for more workouts or more information. And remember, my Instagram is at IamEmarie_. We are posting these workouts, as well as trainers, as well as other creatives, whether they're posting hair tips, nail tips, or even homeschool tips, which is so important to social work shy. Parents posting homeschool tips. We really want homeschooling tips. We really want to give a shout out to them. And we really want to keep these parents and students encouraged, as a lot of them face challenges and new realities that we may have never been able to imagine. I got to go on my prom. It was so fun. I also got to have my high school graduation, and right now these students do not have that option as we continue to go through this pandemic. So social work shy is doing something really important to support kids and show them that we're here for them. We understand that this change is also difficult for them, and I think that that's one of the most important things, is to show kids that, we relate to you too. And someone asks, how can they get their kids to work out? Relate to them and make it fun and show them that, I am on, get down to their level, show them that I'm on the same level with you. And for us to be able to put on these things for them afterwards, Social Work Shy is doing such a great job. And all you have to do is use the link below to donate to these programs. Since these kids are going to be missing prom and missing a graduation, Social Work Shy wants to do something amazing for them when it's safe and when we all can be in large gatherings. They want to do something special for them to commemorate their missing their prom and missing school and missing graduation. And you can help Social Work Shy with that by using the link below right here to donate. If you missed the link, or if for some reason you can't see it, please DM Social Work Shy if you'd like to donate, or visit their website. Remember, we're all in this together, and I really want to thank Social Work Shy for supporting me and supporting my efforts and trying to keep everyone as healthy as possible and work on our mental health as we all get used to this new normal of talking through phones, missing classmates, as I know the students are. So use the link below again to donate if you can, to help out Social Work Shy in their mission to support students and to teach them that even though we're going through a hard time, there's always some type of light in the darkness that we're going through. And that's all they need every day. So thank you so much, Social Work Shy. Remember the link below is to donate, or message them if you'd like to donate or get involved. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
City from the west side to the east, ooh, you can feel it how we leave through. It's all about the youth, change the world through the tunes, make the world to a better place, and S works what we do.
Social works, social works, social works, social, social works, social works, social works. Keep my family out the dirt. This organization, we stopping no Satan and open mic, we call it Sworks. Action on Taylor, the killer verse. I do on my foot in my city hurt. They killing our babies, this work on crazy. I pray for my city to reimburse. Running schools for the kids. We the city, yeah, we litty. All I know is it's work. Work hard, keep it busy. Know the life can be tricky, but please just let me finish. Let me just be a witness. S works, handle business.
Social works, social works, social works, social. Social works, social works, social works.
Ready or not, here we come. South side, west side, east side, north side. Up on the run, we ain't for the none. We came in the party, we here for the fun. Celebrate life, the party we young. Sky's the limit, we looking above. We up in the sun, no matter what, we stay on the run. Ha, S work, do your thing. S work, keep it lit. Bullseye, keep your aim. Yeah, we up on the jib. North side, that's the way. Ready or not, here we come. S work, keep the energy. Look, yeah, we never unplug. S work, show some love. Yeah.
Social works, social works, social works, social, social works, social works, social works. social works, social works, social works, social works, social works, social works, social works. Yeah, S works. Everyone put in their hands. You know it's a vibe. They're waiting in line to get up and flood up the stands. Yeah, we in this together. We feeling like fam. It's all about peace. So pull up with fans. You better come through with you and your crew, cause everybody going in. S works, so we keep it lit. You can see how we move the city from the west side to the east. Ooh, you can feel it how we leave through. It's all about the youth. Change the world through the tunes. Make the world to a better place. And S works what we do.
Social works, social works, social works, social, social works, social works, social works. Social works. Keep my family out the dirt. This organization, we stopping no Satan and open, but we call it Sworks. Action on Taylor the killer verse. I do on my family, my city hurt. They killing our babies, this work going crazy. I pray for my city to reimburse. Running schools for the kiddies. We the city, yeah, we litty. All I know is it's work. With the heart, keep it busy. Know the life can be tricky, but please just let me finish. Let me just be a witness. S works, handle business.
Social works, social works, social works, social works, social works, social works.
Ready or not, here we come. South side, west side, east side, north side. Up on the run, we ain't for the none. We came in the party, we here for the fun. Celebrate life, the party we young. Sky is the limit, we looking above. We up in the sun, no matter what, we stay on the run. Ha, S work, do your thing. S work, keep it lit. Bullseye, keep your aim.